Welcome to the people who inhabit that green and blue rock out in the sky, home to more than 20,000 gangs. That weird little fact brings us to the show we're talking about today, Tokyo Revengers. I was gonna let it slide, but my guy has a ton of cultured magazines. Bro really wanted diversity. Fast forward like literally 2 seconds and he's watching the news and he notices that Hinata, his old middle school flame, has been killed.
26 years old. The police department is on high alert.
Did he really just say
Then
Hinata?
they proceed to show us 3 connected incidents in his daily life where he kind of apologizes too much. First being at his apartment complex with this random lady screaming at him for his TV being loud.
Oh, hi.
How many times do I have to tell you to turn your damn TV down? I can hear it a mile away!
Sorry about that.
Honest.
And just a side note, we were there, we just saw him watching the news and I didn't think the TV was loud at all. And the next two involves his manager basically telling him he's a screw up.
DVDs need to go back on the shelves as soon as they're returned. I'm tired of telling you this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. All you ever are is sorry.
He gets punked by some adolescent gangsters.
Have you got a problem, nerd?
Sorry.
Look a little bit past, we see our main character Takemichi reflecting on his life a little bit. And then we get a typical train death. You ever notice how many times in anime and manga we get a typical train death? Like I remember in Gantz, it was a very, very similar thing happened. Take a look at
What's happening?
Okay, so while Takemichi is basically having the life is flashing before my eyes moment, he's remembering not his mom, not his dad, or any other family, but he's remembering his middle school girlfriend, who he hasn't seen in years. I get it, it's supposed to advance the plot and all, but come on now. So fast forward, Takemichi is mysteriously transported in the past and has the Jake Paul haircut.
All night, got your hat.
And he's in middle school again.
All night, got your hat.
And just look how he describes his old friends.
Whoa, talk about flashbacks. Makoto who couldn't keep his hands off his dick. The fool Yamagishi who thought wearing glasses would make him smarter.
Dang, they couldn't get more love than that though. As the audience, we have no clue who these characters are, but we know one of them was a dummy and thought wearing glasses would make them look smarter. I thought these were your best friends, Takemichi. Takemichi then proceeds to say this.
Who knew seeing your life flash before your eyes looked so realistic?
Yo, Takemichi, I gotta call you out on this, brother. You've been in the past for a solid 10 minutes. Bro, your life is not flashing before your eyes anymore. That was happening in the literal white flash that happened before your eyes a couple of scenes ago. It's time for you to embrace it, man. You're in the past. The gang gets together at a McDonald's or something and hatches this brilliant plan. Expert level. You gotta listen to this.
Your cousin's the leader of Shibuya 3rd Middle School, huh?
So now if any third year messes with us, we just have to name drop Masaru.
In reality, Masaru is actually the slave, not the leader of the delinquents.
I get it now. Masaru was nothing but their errand boy the whole time. He was just showing off to me because I was a year younger.
On a personal note, okay, Masaru, you want to show off in front of your younger cousin, fine. But you're supposed to draw a line anywhere if there's potential that your cousin could get slapped up. Unfortunately, it happens anyway. Takemichi and the gang gets the utter crap beat out of them. In anime context, this was really bad. It kind of reminded me of what would happen if y'all watch Naruto, right? Kind of if Madara went against Tenten or something. Basically the equivalent of that. So Takemichi visits his girlfriend because, in the timeline that he's actually in, she's dead. So, they meet each other again. They have a warm embrace. It's touching. It made me tear up a little bit.
Just tell me the truth. I want to know everything about you, understand? I'm your girlfriend, dummy.
After he leaves his girlfriend's place, he runs into an even faker group of delinquents than Takemichi and his friends are, and he basically scares them away from this little kid who, come to find out, is Hinata's little brother. So Takemichi tells him, and he changes the entire present. Takamichi wakes up to Hinata's brother, who's now detective with a nice suit, who looks like he should have been in SVU, but due to the events Takamichi did in the past, it saved the brother's life. And that's basically where it ends. The show is really good. It caught me off guard. I thought it was going to be one thing, but it turned out to be an entirely different thing. I thought it was going to be kind of like a gang-oriented type show, kind of like Gangsta, but it's turning into like a weird time travel-y type element show, and I like that, man. It caught me off guard. A lot of shows haven't done that for me recently, and this is definitely a breath of fresh air. And that's my time, man. Rejected out. Let me know if you want to watch any more episodes, get me to analyze them or whatever. Basically, comment your shows that you want to see